The city's quiet, now the street lights glow. I pour some coffee, put the vinyl low. Miles Davis playing in the background. That's the only sound that knows me now. I've got some thoughts, I don't know what to do. They're tangled up like jazz chords, nothing new. But when the sax begins to sing, it tells me everything I need to bring. They say music's just a way to pass the time, but I've been learning something else tonight. The notes don't lie, they never try to hide. They just sit beside you and say you'll be alright. Jazz and soul, that's what I need when the world moves way too fast for me. Jazz and soul, a melody that reminds me I am free. Not perfect, not polished, just true. Just me, the rhythm, me and you. Jazz and soul, that's where I go. I met a stranger at the bar last night. He said, why you sitting here, you alright? I said, just listen to the piano man. He's telling stories only I understand. We talked for hours about Coltrane and Monk, about the spaces in between the notes we love. He said, jazz is just mistakes we make sound good. I laughed and said, that's how I live, I wish I could. They say music's just a way to pass the time, but I've been learning something else tonight. The notes don't lie, they never try to hide. They just sit beside you and say you'll be alright. Jazz and soul, that's what I need when the world moves way too fast for me. Jazz and soul, a melody that reminds me I am free. Not perfect, not polished, just true. Just me and the rhythm, me and you. Jazz and soul, that's where I go. Can you hear it too? Da-ba-doo-ba-doo, can you hear it too? The music saying what I can't get through. Maybe life's just a jazz tune. Sometimes you hit the right note, sometimes you miss. But the beauty's in the try and the fall and the rise, and in the moment when it all makes sense. Like this, like like this. Jazz and soul, that's what I need when the world moves way too fast for me. Jazz and soul, a melody that reminds me I am free. Not perfect, not polished, just true. Just me and the rhythm, me and you. Jazz and soul, that's where I go. I've been writing this song for months, a melody that won't come right. I hum it in the morning light, but it's never enough. You heard me singing in the kitchen, stopped and said this sounds like us, a tune that's half forgotten, but still we trust. They say a song needs an ending, a final chord to close the door, but I've been learning something different, and love might need a little more. Unfinished melody, that's what you are to me. The song is still unfolding, the story we're still holding, an unfinished melody. Unfinished melody, no final note, no harmony, just a space where we can be, and the music we still need. We added a verse last Tuesday in the car, the rain was loud. We laughed and couldn't find the rhyme, but somehow it felt right. Some days the song is sad and slow, some days it makes us wanna dance. That's how I know it's real, you know, a love that doesn't need a plan. They say a song needs an ending, a final chord to close the door, but I've been learning something different, that love might need a little more. Unfinished melody. Songs being written line by line, day by day. Some verses land, some need rewriting, but the melody finds a way. We don't know how it ends, and maybe that's the gift. The space where the melody bends is where the beauty lives, where the beauty lives. That doesn't pretend. Unfinished melody, let's keep it incomplete, a rhythm that we get to keep, a song that never sleeps. Unfinished melody, never sleeps, never the city to sleep, the street lights glow. We're the only ones who didn't go home. No music playing, no radio, just the sound of feet on stone. You take my hand, I pull you close. We start to sway, nobody knows. The moon's our spotlight, the night's our host, a moment we won't boast. They say you need a song to dance, but I've been learning something new. The rhythm's in the circumstance. The beat is me and you. Slow dance on an empty street. No one watching, just us in the street. We're moving to a silent beat, a love that doesn't need a fee. Slow dance on an empty street. The world is quiet, the world is sweet. In your arms I feel complete on this empty street. I remember the first time we tried to find a rhythm that felt right. We stumbled, laughed, then synchronized. Now we move like the tide. Some people need a crowded room to prove that what they have is real. But I found you in the quiet gloom, and that's the only proof I need to feel. They say you need a song to dance, but I've been learning something new. The rhythm's in the circumstance. The beat is me and you. Slow dance on an empty street. Maybe love is just the quiet, the moments no one else can see, the spaces where we don't deny it, the places where we're free. No audience, no applause, just the way your hand fits mine, and the pause between the calls, where everything is fine. Everything is fine. Slow dance on an empty street. I remember this when we're obsolete, the way the night made us complete on this empty street. Slow dance, we don't need a song to move. We found the rhythm in the groove of the love we choose. Slow dance, slow dance on this empty street. Slow dance. On this empty street. I packed my bags on a Tuesday morning, left the noise behind without a warning. Found a place where the walls are thin, but The light comes in, the light comes in. A second floor, walk up a creaky floor. A view of rooftops, a half-open door. The landlord said it's small, but it's yours. And for the first time I felt secure. Not a palace, not a dream, just a space where I can breathe, where the city fades to hum, and I finally feel I've come. A room to call my own, where I can hang my coat and leave my phone, where the quiet sings a song I've always known. A room to call my own. Secondhand things, a jazz vinyl, a lamp that swings, a plant that somehow still survives, a small reminder I'm alive. Sometimes you visit, you sit by the sill, we talk for hours, the world stands still. You said this place feels just like you, simple and honest and true. Not a palace, not a dream, just a space where we can breathe, where the city fades to hum, and together we've become a room to call our own, where we can leave the world outside the phone, where the quiet sings a song we've always known. A room to call our own. Step inside and the air is kind. It's a feeling you don't have to find. It's the laughter in the kitchen light. It's the peace that comes with the night. A room is just a room, they say, until you fill it with your way, with your way, with your way. Call my own. Now I'm never wandering alone. Every corner carries something grown. A room to call my own. A room to call my buzzing, streets alive. Every corner people thrive. We don't need a reason why. We just move and let it ride. Feel the bass line in your chest. Let the horns do the rest. This is how we celebrate. Never too early, never too late. We light the sky like fireworks. Every note a happy bird. Spin me round, don't let me go. Let the rhythm take control. Voices rising, hands up high. We're the stars tonight. City lights and fireworks. This is where we come alive. Ooh, swing your hips just like the groove. Jazz and R&B got something to prove. We mix the old and make it new. A little swing, a little blue. No more waiting, no more pause. We're the reason, we're the cause. Every moment, every chord, building something we can't ignore. Feel the bass line in your chest. Let the horns do the rest. This is how we celebrate. Never too early, never too late. We light the sky like fireworks. Can you feel it? This is the moment we've been waiting for. Open the windows, unlock the door. Everybody, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Open the windows, unlock the door. Let the sun shine in, let the music soar. We're not stopping, we want more. We light the sky like fireworks. Every note a happy bird. Spin me round, don't let me go. Let the rhythm take control. Voices rising, hands up high. We're the stars tonight. City lights and fireworks. La 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 la. Our city lights, we come I wasn't looking, wasn't trying. Then you walked in like perfect timing. The room went quiet, then it lit. One smile from you, and that was it. You caught my hand, you said my name, and nothing's ever been the same. The world outside just disappeared, like all I needed was right here. Feel the rhythm in my chest, every heartbeat says you're best. This is how it's meant to side, and even silence feels alive. You know my rhythm, know my groove, the way I move, the way I choose. You don't try to change a thing, you just let my heart take wing. Feel the rhythm in my chest, every heartbeat says you're best. This is how it's meant to be, you and me, so easily. You're the spark, you light the fire. La la, here with you. Only you. La la, feel so true. So true. I never knew that love could be this light, this bright, so easily. You took my hand, you made me see that you're the one who set me You're the spark, you light the fire. Every note you lift me higher. Spin me round, don't let me go. This is what I waited for. Heart is singing, hands up high. You're the reason I'm alive. Everything I could Tried on 3 dresses, couldn't decide. You said just show up, you'll look fine. My heart was racing, what could I do? One look at you, I knew. You ordered coffee, I ordered tea. We talked for hours, you laughed at me. The waiter came 3 times, we didn't care, just us in the atmosphere. Feel the rhythm in my chest, every word you said the best. This is how it's meant to be, you and me, so naturally. First day rendezvous, didn't know what I was getting into. Now I'm falling for you. Every moment feels brand new. First day rendezvous, all I need is here with you. Let's keep dancing through the night. First day feels so right. We walked the streets under city lights. You held my hand, I held on tight. We found a bench, we watched the stars and talked about who we are. You said you're scared of moving fast, I said let's make this moment last. No plans, just us tonight. Everything feels so right. Feel the rhythm in my chest. Every word you said the best. This is how it's meant to be. You and me, so naturally. First date rendezvous. Your name on the screen, I'm losing it. Three rings in, I take a breath, and I hear your voice, there's nothing left. You say my name like a melody, the only song that sets me free. We talk for hours, lose track of time. You're the reason I smile. Feel the rhythm in my chest. Say the word you said the best. Even miles can't break the line. You're still here, you're still mine. Your voice on the line takes me to a place that's only mine. Every syllable, every rhyme. You're the soundtrack of my life. Your voice on the line bridges every space and time. Doesn't matter where you are, your voice is never far. I close my eyes to see your face. The way you laugh, the way you wait, the way we're building dreams across the miles. One conversation at a time. Some days I miss the way you'd hold me, but your voice, it's like you're next to me. No distance strong enough to break the promise that we'll make. Feel the rhythm in my chest. Every word you said the best. Even miles can't break the line. You're still here, you're still mine. Yeah. Your voice on
woke up early, made the coffee. I heard you humming in the kitchen. The sun was creeping through the blinds. I smiled and closed my eyes. You brought me breakfast, burned the toast, said sorry babe, I tried the most. I laughed and took a bite anyway. You're perfect in every way. Feel the rhythm in my chest. Every morning you're the best. This is how it's meant to be. You and me so easily. Kitchen lights and morning glow. This is where I wanna go. Every day a simple scene. You and me, the in-between. Kitchen lights and morning glow. Careful, oh, I need it though. Now I can't imagine life without you in the morning light. We dance around the living room, a Sunday afternoon. No music, just us two, and the rhythm that we knew. You put your arms around my waist, I lean into your chest, I trace the lines of all the days we've made a love that's never afraid. Feel the rhythm in my chest. Hey, yeah. In the morning, you're the best. This is how it's meant to be. You and me so easily. Kitchen lights and morning glow. La 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 la, stay with me. I'm staying. La 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 la, endlessly forever. I used to think that love was grand, fireworks and big plans, but now I know it's morning slow and the way you never let me go. Kitchen lights and morning glow. This is where I wanna go. Every day a simple scene. You and me, the in-between. Kitchen lights and morning glow. I'm exactly where I'm meant to know. The love is not a place you find. It's the mornings that you leave behind. Morning glow, morning glow. Kitchen lights somehow. La 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 la. Morning glow, morning glow. I planned the night, I had it all. Reservations, candles on the wall. Then you showed up with takeout time. Said let's just stay inside. We sat on the floor, we split the box. You spilled the sauce, I changed my top. We laughed so hard we couldn't breathe. Now that's the only memory I need. Feel the rhythm in my chest. Every flaw became the best. This is how it's meant to be. You and me, spontaneously. Accidentally perfect. Nothing that we planned. Accidentally perfect. You just took my hand and the night went sideways. But it said we had to see, because you were right in front of me. Now I don't plan so much these days, I let the universe have its say, because the best things come unplanned, like the way you took my hand. Feel the rhythm in my chest, every flaw became the best. This is how it's meant to be, you and me, spontaneously. Accidentally perfect. Oh, accidentally They say the best things in life are made when we let go and let them fade into the beauty of surprise. When you look up and realize that what you didn't try to build is what your heart was always filled with. Accidentally perfect. Now I know the truth. Accidentally perfect. We don't need to fill the space with words that we don't need to say. I'm sitting here, you're on the couch, and that's enough for now. We read our books, we sip our tea. You look at me, I look at you. No pressure to perform or try. We just exist, you and I. Feel the rhythm in my chest, in the quiet I know best. This is how it's meant to be. You and me so quietly, the best kind of silence is the one we share. The best kind of silence, the best kind of silence tells me that you're there. Oh, no need for conversation, just a comfortable vibration. The best kind of silence is a no when you care. I used to think love needed noise, fireworks and shouting voice. Now I know the loudest sound is when you're around. So let the world go on outside, with all its chaos and its pride. We'll stay here in this quiet room where love can gently bloom. Feel the rhythm in my chest, in the quiet I know best. This is how it's meant to be. You between the quiet in the scene where nothing's said but everything's heard in the comfort of your wordless words. The best kind of silence is the one we share. The best kind of silence, yeah, tells me that you're there. Don't need to prove or show, I just need to know. The best kind of silence is when you hold me close, hold me close. The best kind of silence. The best kind of the best kind of silence. Some people search their whole lives for what we stumbled into that night. We weren't looking, we weren't trying. Sometimes the best gifts fall from the sky. I've seen friends struggle, seen them fight for love that never felt quite right. And I'm not saying we're above the fall, but I'm grateful for it all. Feel the rhythm in my chest. We didn't settle for the rest. This is how it's meant to be. You and me, so luckily we're the lucky ones.